Hey everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Mass Effect Blind. Yes, I don't know how, but somehow I managed to not only not play this game in 10 years, or almost 10 years since its release, but also I've not seen nearly any gameplay of it. Definitely no complete playthroughs. So that's going to be pretty cool. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I already built a custom character, but I'm going to go
Alliance military database.
through this real
Classified
quick again.
Information requested.
Oh yeah, also, I'm playing this on PC, but with a controller support mod. Because why not?
Establishing secure connection.
Okay.
Secure connection.
I hope
confirmed.
audio levels are alright. I toned down sound effects a little bit. Yeah, it actually doesn't really matter. Although, custom mail.
Please log in to access your profile.
I named my character Adam because I don't know. My nickname Atantuo doesn't sound right with a normal English last name, so I went with something kind of similar, at least phonetically. But again, as soon as we gain control over this character, I'm going to reload the save game I made with my actual character. But I want to... Well, first of all, we're not going to see the
Please reconstruct
introductory
profile.
cutscene if I don't start a new character.
History.
Also, I want to go through the options I picked real quick. So I went with Earthborn. I mean... this is... I guess this would be okay. Colonist... Well, all these would be okay. I went with Earthborn. Sounded pretty cool. Orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth.
Confirm
Right.
psychological profile.
The psychological profile... I don't know. Ruthless doesn't sound like the type of character I want to be. War hero... I mean... Who doesn't want to be a hero, right? I mean, I kind of don't. And I feel like, I don't know, war hero right to begin with. Seems like a little bit much. I'm just going to go with Soul Survivor instead.
Confirm military
No idea how much of
specialization.
an effect or impact these choices even have, but... Okay, character choices. This seems like the most meaningful choice to make here. I was considering going with Soldier, but that's a little bit boring. I do like the Engineer, conceptually. This Omni tool sounds cool. I often go with thief-type characters in, well, more traditional role-playing games, like fantasy role-playing games, so that I can pick locks and stuff like this. And it sounds like engineers can do that, but only being limited to light armor and only pistols sounds, I don't know, a bit limiting. Adept sounds cool, but again, I don't know, it's more of a support character, and I don't know much about this game at all, but I'm assuming that the party members I'll end up getting will cover these roles. But then I saw the Infiltrator, and Infiltrators seem to combine some elements of the Soldier with some elements of the Engineer, and actually, this is what I picked. So, Omni Tool, but only decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. Also, medium armor and a sniper rifle. That sounds just fine to me. Actually, all these combined classes here, the Sentinel being Engineer / Adept, or Vanguard being Adept / Soldier, all sound okay to me, but I'm going to go with Infiltrator.
Confirm facial
Right.
identification.
And here I try to model a character that looks a little bit like I do, but I completely failed, so don't expect this to look like me at all. I'm going to go with the standard appearance here, because it doesn't matter. Right.
Identification confirmed.
Combat difficulty normal, sounds okay. Auto level up, I disabled that. I definitely don't want that for my main character, and I'm going to set it to off and see how much of a hassle it's going to end up being to level up all my squad members manually. I mean, obviously doing this and being completely unfamiliar with the game engine is going to result in me picking suboptimal choices in terms of character development, but I'm going to make the best judgment I can based on, well, my experiences that I'm going to collect playing the game. And I'm sure you don't need to min-max at all to be able to beat the game. Target assist I'm going to leave at normal right now. Again, I play with a gamepad, so I don't know how well this mod works in terms of aiming, how accurate you have to be. I mean, certainly not a great FPS player at all. Subtitles, autosave, yes. Okay.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets. Learned to look out for himself.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect. Yeah, so that text goes by pretty fast. My short test recording.
Arcturus Prime relay is in range.
I actually didn't manage to read it all.
Commander. We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
Right. Secure. We'll see about that. Okay.
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
Do you have to fly into that thing? Into the middle of those rotating rings? Because that seems hilariously unsafe.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Yes. No, you just fly next to that, right? It's not like in the movie Contact?
Check.
I
Navigation.
think that's what it's called.
Check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift. Just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Oh, come on.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid.
You're paranoid
The council
indeed.
helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Well, I mean, he's probably right. There must be more to it, right?
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Great. You pissed the captain off, and now I'm going to pay for it.
Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Alright. Codex, what? XP plus 30, Paragon plus 2? Huh? Is that from the initial Dialogue choices? I don't know. Press start to bring up the mission computer and select Codex. Okay. Right. The first thing I'm actually going to do is load the save guide. John Shepard, no. Switch careers. Right, actually, I'm going to delete this. Yes. Okay. And I'm going to load this one. Alright, so yeah, that's the character I made. Not sure it's entirely an improvement over the standard character, but and again, he doesn't look like my actual appearance at all. But that's all right. Hey, Joker.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Well, the dialogue is silent.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Very quiet. Okay.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
No, of course not. Okay. So, okay, controls seem to work all right. Can I? Whoa.
I just saw him. He marched by like he was on.
I guess that's running. Yeah. Okay. Well, sensitivity seems okay. Oh, whoops. Just a test, people. Keep you on your toes. So I'm the commander, right? But there is a captain. Navigator.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I heard you. Did I hear them arguing? What? I guess.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
What exactly is the mission, anyway? Did we... Have we been told that and I missed it? Well?
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
Does seem like it. Just your job. I mean, yeah, ultimately, that's what we should do. But if we're being used, or if information is being withheld.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Thank you. No need to shout suddenly. Okay, what galaxy? Oh, I can look at the galaxy map. Oh, only the commanding officer may specify. Oh, wait. So I'm not the commanding officer. What am I on board of this ship? Let's see here. I was told about the Codex, right? Play tutorials. Okay. This is probably not changed from the keyboard controls. Or maybe it is. Huh. Okay. I mean, basic controls, yeah, sure. Nice. But I guess the important stuff is going to be taught to us during actual gameplay, huh? Wait. Ships and vehicles. Personal history. Well, I guess we kind of know that from character creation. Humanity and the Systems Alliance. 2069, Armstrong Outpost at Shackleton Crater becomes the first human settlement on Luna. It was formally founded on July 24th, the 100th anniversary of the first lunar landing. Okay. We'll see about that. 2103, Lowell City in Eos Chasma becomes the first human settlement on Mars. 2137. Eldfell Ashland Energy Corporation demonstrates helium-3 fuel extraction from the atmosphere of Saturn. 2142. Construction of Gagarin Station, Jump 0, begins beyond the orbit of Pluto. 2148. Prospectors discover the Prothean ruins at Promethae Planum on Mars. Promethae Planum? Okay. 2149. Translation of Prothean data leads humans to the... Well, this... I don't know why, but the text keeps scrolling even though I'm not touching the stick anymore. It's a little bit disorienting. Translation of Prothean data leads humans to the Charon Mass Relay Systems... Systems Alliance, founded to coordinate exploration and colonization of extrasolar worlds. 2151. A shipping accident at Singapore International Spaceport exposes downwind communities to containers of dust form element 0. Okay. Alliance begins construction of Arcturus Station. 2152. Roughly 30% of the children born in Singapore after element 0 exposure suffer from cancerous growths. Systems Alliance begins settlements of Earth's first extrasolar colony world, the planet Demeter. 2154. Commander Shepard born. 2155. Systems Alliance occupies completed portions of Arcturus Station as a headquarters. 2156. Some children of Singapore exhibit minor telekinetic abilities. Okay, so that's where the adepts come from. 2157. Turians encounter human explorers. First Contact War. Occupation and liberation of the human colony of Shaanxi. 2158. Humans learn potential of biotics. An international effort to track element 0 exposures begins. Roughly 10% of exposed children show some level of biotic ability. 2160. Systems Alliance Parliament formed. 2165. Humans establish an embassy on Citadel. I've heard that before. 2170. Batarian slavers attack the Alliance colony on Mindwar. 2176. Skillian Blitz. Pirates and slavers attacked Elysium, the human capital in the Skillian Verge. 2177. Thresher Maws devour the Alliance colony of Akuz. Is that the incident that traumatized me? I think they said Akuz in the intro scene. 2178. In retaliation for the Skillian Blitz, an Alliance fleet wipes out an army of slavers on the moon of Torfan. 2183. Current date. Okay. So that means I was born in what? 54. So I am 34 right now, right? No, wait. 83. So I'm 29. Okay. Cool. That's actually kind of close to my actual age, so that helps me connect to the main character, I suppose, maybe. Starship sensors. Light lag prevents sensing in real time at great distances. Yeah, makes sense. A ship firing its thrusters at the Charon relay can be easily detected from Earth, 5.75 light hours, 6 billion kilometers away, but Earth will only see the event 5 hours and 45 minutes after it occurs. Due to the light speed limit, defenders can't see enemies coming until they have already arrived. Because there is FTL travel and communications, but no FTL sensors, frigates are crucial for scouting and picket duties. Okay, I see. Passive sensors are used for long-range detection, while active sensors obtain short-range, high-quality targeting data. Passive sensors include visual, thermographic, and radio detectors that watch and listen for objects in space. A powered ship emits a great deal of energy: the heat of the life support systems, the radiation given off by power plants and electrical equipment, the exhaust of the thrusters. Starships stand out plainly against the near-absolute zero background of space. Passive sensors can be used during FTL travel, but incoming data is significantly distorted by the effects of the mass effect envelope and Doppler shift. Active sensors are radars and high-resolution lasers, laser detection and ranging, that emit a ping of energy and listen for return signals. Lasers have a narrower field of view than radar, but laser resolution allows images of detected objects to be assembled. Active sensors are useless when a ship is moving at FTL speeds. Okay. Seems to make sense so far. Let's see, what's journal? Prologue on the Normandy. You are Lieutenant Commander Shepard, Executive Officer. Okay, so I'm Executive Officer on the SSV Normandy. Go speak to the captain. But no extra details on our actual mission. Well, if it was mentioned that we are supposed to test a new stealth system, then certainly missed it. Okay, so this is where you're supposed to access the galaxy map, I guess. Dr. What? Chakos?
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Yeah, that tends to be the case. I mean, yeah.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
That's true.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Well, should I try to come?
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
Yeah, it's a kind of exciting, I suppose. I look forward to talking to him a little bit more.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Above the law, you say? No human Spectres? Huh. The way this is worded, I get the feeling that that might not be the case forever. Or for much longer. Just a hunch, though. That is dangerous.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
Yeah.
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Well, I guess...
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Oh.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
Yeah, I guess those are bad memories, huh?
I try not to think about Akuz.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
I guess not. What's Eden Prime?
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you,
Ah,
Jenkins?
right.
What's it like?
The planet we're
It's
heading
very
for?
peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Okay, fair enough.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
I guess he is. I should really not be talking to random crew members. But I want to. Speaking of which, I wonder if I missed anyone else along the way. I don't
Something
think so.
I can do for you, Commander?
I was curious about a few things.
But
You
also
and
not
me
sure.
both. Like I said before, too many things don't add up on this mission.
Not sure. Yeah, I didn't fully explore the dialogues with the dialogue with him. I don't think I could have talked anymore with my pilot and whoever the other guy is. So we asked about the stealth systems.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Well, understandable. I mean, yeah, it was a long time ago. He didn't personally kill any humans, probably.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian.
Fair enough.
We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command.
Yeah, okay, we've
They
heard
don't
about that.
come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Okay,
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
I better head down and see the captain.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh well, I'm actually gaining experience for that. So it certainly pays off to
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
Alright, I did not expect this to be voiced suddenly, but I guess I appreciate it. So as I was saying, it certainly pays off to fully explore dialogue with NPCs, not just for, you know, for its own sake, but also in terms of experience.
Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation.
All right.
Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counteroffensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
Yeah, fortunately indeed.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
All right. Huh. Oh, that's... okay, I see. That's primary. So up to this point, we only had the secondary. I see now. So primary entries are going to be fully voiced. That's cool. Squad? Ah, right. We only have one squad member, of course. Select a talent to spend points and improve that ability. Select the squad member to spend their points. Okay. Paragon. Infiltrator Paragon? Okay. Let's see here. Talents. So these are all the talents we get as a member of this class, I suppose. Yeah, we have electronics. Okay, let's see. Sniper rifles. I definitely want this, but pistols 5 points. Oh, okay. I see. I have 3 points to spend, so I guess I should probably put 1 point into pistols at least, so that I can fight somewhat. Tactical armor. Able to equip light armor, increases damage protection, grants a shield boost ability, unlocks medium armor. Okay. When? Shield boost. Unlock fitness. Master shield boost. Wait. Do we see where? Oh, enables use of medium armor. Okay, I see. Makes sense. I should probably also put a point into this then. Electronics, upload. Can use electronics skill on easy objects. Okay, increase shield capacity by 30. Let's read the actual description of the skill first. Increase the strength of your shields. Increases the amount of hull restored when you repair the vehicle. Lets you use the electronic skill to repair or bypass objects. Grants the overload ability, which shuts down enemy shields. Sounds useful. Fitness. Increases health. And grants the immunity ability. Okay. Immunity increases damage protection for 10 seconds. Okay. Sniper rifles, yeah, of course. Okay. Those are pretty self-explanatory. Damping. 4 points in electronics required. Increases the explosion radius on your tech proximity mines. And I'm not sure how much I want to use mines necessarily. They might be good, but I tend to not use this kind of thing very effectively in games. Maybe I should work on that. Required decryption 7 decryption. Ah, okay, so that's different. Here's the amount of Omnigel recovered. What? Omnigel? Okay, let's here use the decryption skill to open secure objects. Nice. Lockpicking. Grants a sabotage ability which shuts down enemy weapons within a certain radius. Okay, let's see here. Sabotage can use decryption skill on easy objects. 50 damage in a 6-meter radius. Overheats enemy weapons. Burns them for 2 damage per second. Okay, cool. So both a combined lockpicking and enemy damaging ability, huh? Don't think I've ever seen that before in another game. Take mine, explosion. I mean, damage done by sabotage, damping, and EMP. I mean, I guess I want to increase this ultimately. That's Infiltrator. Relying on stealth and reconnaissance, infiltrators prefer to take their enemies out from a distance. Yeah. Increased damage done by tech mines, reduces overheating on sniper rifles and pistols. Okay, so that's just good in general. Charm. Opens charm options in conversation. Increases the cost, decreases the cost of items in stores. Only grayed out if you do not have a high enough skill rank. Okay, that's only 3 ranks. Huh. Okay, I definitely want that. Intimidate. Do I want Intimidate? I guess I'm going to go with Charm first. Ultimately, I probably want all of these. I hate missing out on dialogue options. Maybe I don't need armor right away. I guess points spent are spent immediately. So, yeah, okay. Not sure why he's showing me that again. Yeah, I guess points spent are spent immediately. Fair enough. That should work. Map? Oh, okay, cool. Right. Equipment. Should probably take a look at these basic things. I know this first episode is going to be a little bit heavy on learning how the game works and reading a lot, but that's part of a role-playing game. Even a pretty modern one like this. So, filter tabs to switch between item types. Select the item from the list. Grip button to wield it. Select the Omnigel button to permanently convert the selected item to Omnigel. Okay, so that's just a general purpose material to maybe craft stuff, or maybe improve existing items. Wait, what did I just do? Oh. Okay, I can... I just hit left and right to cycle. I was trying the shoulder buttons here. So, L1 apparently displays the helmet. I'm fine without a helmet right now. Sniper rifle, pistol, shotgun, assault rifle. So do I have any items in these categories at all? I'm a little bit confused by this. Maybe I just don't have any items right now. Don't have a normal like inventory otherwise. Fair enough. Let's mark all the tutorial entries as marked so that Codex is not lit up anymore. Okay, cool. Right, I was going to go back real quick.
The captain's
yeah, okay, I can't talk to
you
these guys.
You probably don't
actually
want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he's waited for like what, more than half an hour at this point, so I'm sure he can wait a little bit longer, right? That's how it works. Wait, this is Niles. Where's the captain?
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way.
Oh.
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
Yeah, I've heard the same thing. Yeah, I mean, what's your point?
I'm a Marine, not some tourist on vacation.
It's more than just a tourist destination, isn't it, Shepard?
I don't know.
Eden Prime is a symbol of your people. A perfect little world on the edges of your territory. Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
If you've got something to say, just say it.
I
Your people
didn't
are still
necessarily
newcomers,
want that to be
Shepard.
so hostile.
The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission
I
is
agree.
far more than a simple shakedown run.
You don't say.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Okay, covert pickup. I mean, why the secret? I guess why the secrecy might depend on what we are picking up.
What's the payload, Captain?
A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Okay, Prothean, as in the ruins we found on Mars that ultimately enabled us to find the Mass Effect. I guess let's ask.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Okay. Why did we tell the Council? I mean... Sure. Because it's the right thing to do, I guess. Glad you're here to help. I mean, ultimately, sure. I don't see a problem with Nihilus being part of this mission.
Are we expecting trouble?
I'm always expecting trouble.
There's more, Shepard. Nihilus isn't just here for the beacon. He's also here to evaluate you.
Okay.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Wow. Thanks, I guess. So I guess on the left are going to be options that only give us a little bit more dialogue, while on the right side we'll have things that actually advance the conversation.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Fair enough. I mean, why wouldn't he support this? If this is something humanity has been hoping for a long time.
Just tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Alright,
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Alright.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Okay.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
I mean, a beacon? It's a strange term to use for that. Wrong hands? Yeah, I mean, no reason to really ask about that anymore. Obviously, almost all hands are going to be wrong in this case.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
I agree.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
Oh, of
What's
course.
wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down! We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
I'm sure this looks perfectly normal.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
Right.
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
So that's not actually a giant...
Engaging stealth systems.
Black hand reaching out from the sky, right? Reaching down from the sky.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Okay. Yeah, I think we can trust him.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Okay.
Ship perimeters.
Alright. Alright, let's quickly look at our squad. Yes. Right. So I'll have to level these guys up manually. I don't know if these are just the intro guys that are going to die during this mission or something. Or if they're going to stick with us for longer. But yeah, I'm going to level up. Level those guys up. Maybe off camera. Let's see here. Mission prologue. Find the beacon. Charge of ground team. Colony under attack. Primary goal is to find and secure the Prothean beacon. Did I just say Prothean bacon? That was totally on purpose. Bacon, to quote Homer Simpson. Right, aliens, extinct races.
50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kadje, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens.
Of course.
The Terminus systems are located on the far side of the Attican Traverse, beyond the space administered by the Citadel Council or claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. It is populated by a loose affiliation of minor species, united only in their refusal to acknowledge the political authority of the Council or adhere to the Citadel conventions. Their independence comes at a price. The Terminus is fraught with conflict. War among the various species is common, as governments and dictators constantly rise and fall. The region is a haven for illegal activities, particularly piracy and the slave trade. At least once a year, a fleet from the terminus invades the nearby Attican Traverse. These attacks are typically small raids against poorly defended colonies. The Council rarely retaliates, as sending patrols into the terminus systems could unify the disparate species against their common foe, triggering a long and costly war.
All right. Journal, did we? No assignments? Oh, okay. That's just some further information. Speak to the captain, head to the dig site. Right. Yeah, so as I said, I'm going to... Yeah. I am going to level up my squad members, and these lens flare effects are a little bit sketchy. Anyway, then I'm going to look around a bit and actually start playing the game for real next time. Yeah, so again, a little bit of a dialogue and lore heavy episode, but it's to be expected toward the beginning of this game, or of any RPG. So yeah, a little bit more action probably next time. So for the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.